Prime, serving America's great sports networks.
Bottom line with the Macho Man Randy Savage and Nature Boy Ric Flair, if you are a fan sitting at home and you say, I got a fish bowl, I'm going to stick my little paw in there and grab out something that I want to see really bad, you would have picked the Macho Man Randy Savage and Nature Boy Ric Flair, and that's what happened in the Lethal Lottery pick. The Macho Man been cuffed, been drugged to the back by security guards. His dressing room been surrounded by security guards. And the Nature Boy Ric Flair and him coming to a head because they drugged the Macho Man laundry out into the street, and it's coming to a head at Lethal Lottery.
All right, indeed, we'll be talking about that all hour, but now we take you to the ring. It's the Nasty Boys. Well, get ready for Pity City, but also get ready for WCW's Slamboree, the Lethal Lottery. And Dusty, man, the Nasty Boys, they certainly are headed to the Lethal Lottery, no doubt about that.
I'll tell you what a pay-per-view event that's going to be right here at WCW, the Lethal Lottery. All the names have been chosen in that first round. I guarantee you the most unusual thing to me, the explosive situation with the Nature Boy Ric Flair and Randy Savage, the Macho Man, and they're going to be hooking up with Eddie Guerrero and Ian Anderson, one of the matchups there. Silence against each other. Road Warriors against each other. Public Enemy holding the key to that whole Lethal Lottery, I do believe. But the Nasty Boys are ready to club it.
Well, interestingly enough, both Ice Train, Fire and Ice, Scott Norton and Ice Train are on the same team. They're going to face Stevie Ray and Big Bubba and Public Enemy on the same team against the Taskmaster and Chris Benoit. And I think as you have analyzed this in the past, those are the two teams with clearly the lead, clearly have to be considered the favorites going into the Lethal Lottery live and only on pay-per-view from one of your favorite towns, Baton Rouge,
Louisiana. Yes, sir. I know all my Cajun friends down there are ready for this thing. We're going to do some gumbo and stuff down there, brother, and sing the blues at the pay-per-view, man. Get down.
Look at this. The Gambler and Frankie Lancaster, well, at least one of the members of that team is successful, at least until now, as Brian Knobs from the Nasty Boys lays it in on the Gambler. Look at that. Man, this guy is like a ping pong ball. Whip, and then up and over.
You really see the difference in the Nasty Boys when they're in there with somebody like this. I'm not saying the Gamblers are coming, but you see the talent change when they're in there with Public Enemy Steiners. They're in there with, used to be in there with guys getting ready to take their head off.
Oh, yeah.
They get somebody like this. Mercy! Oh, my mercy, mercy! A true case, the clubbing on the prime.
In the very first match, that is going to make your day.
Yeah, these are the clubbing champions right here.
They are. Absolutely.
They are.
No doubt about that. All right, that's Sags with a whip on the Gambler. He's now going to whip his own partner. Yes. Oh, 300 pounds of Brian Knobs squishing. And look at this from Sags. Whoa. Wow.
Whipped his own partner. You ever whip your own partner?
Never.
All right.
Have you?
Prime right here with the big boys play. Uh-oh. Look like Pity City.
The pit stop. Here it goes. Oh, yuck. Oh, man, oh, man.
Well, I'll tell you what, that is devastating to your nostrils. It is. I guarantee it is, man. Primed up. We're primed up.
Oh, look, up and over. Oh, and Knobs just sits on him. Just sits on him.
He put that big posterior right down on him, brother, right down his belly welly. Took the wind out of him.
First of two matches here in Pride that are going to be tag team matches. After this, we're going to see the Blue Bloods in action. Hey, the young up-and-comer that you refer to as Chris Canyon, one of the men at work, will be here against Dangerous Devin Storm, and then Stinger in the main event.
Yeah, man, what a prime matchup that is. Big move match, big prime cut match. We're going to see Train, Scott Norton talked about him being as a team, but now today they chose the path to be in individually situations, you know what I mean? And that's why I just don't believe that team is all together yet, like Public Enemy, when you talk about who's got the upper hand at the Lethal Lottery. They too new. They're still trying to find themselves. Whoa, blip it off the top. Ugh.
And all those cards from the Gambler didn't do him any good, his team or Frankie Lancaster.
He gambled and lost.
He gambled and lost big time as the Nasty Boys victorious to kick it off here on WCW Prime this week as we get ready for Slamboree, the Lethal Lottery. All this hour we'll be talking about that. Mean Gene Okerlund will stop in a couple of times. He's standing by in the control center to give us the complete rundown on Slamboree, the Lethal Lottery. And Dusty, I'll get some analysis from you, a veteran of the Lethal Lottery, live and only on pay-per-view from Baton Rouge.
Well, you see the Nasty Boys coming here full strong, headstrong, right here on the prime. I guarantee you they had no intentions of taking no prisoners. They went right after them. And then right here, just getting old Pity City rubbing down in the pit. Ooh, messing up your nostrils. Oh, don't know where you at. Blip it off the second rope. Nasty Boys going to the pay window. And the Nasty Boys being involved in the Lethal Lottery. All the situations that we're going to be taking a look and talking about today are going to be exposed. But once again, we come back here in a minute, Chris. I want to talk about the Flair Macho Man matchup at the Lethal Lottery.
All right, one of the most intriguing matchups of all, indeed. Ric Flair and the Macho Man Randy Savage, bitter enemies, the bitterest, and they're going to be teammates. We're back with that and a whole lot more, including a look at the now homeless Diamond Dallas Page right after this.